So in this video, we are going to learn how to integrate surveys into our contact center. This is a very popular use case. Most call centers have surveys that they present to their callers or their customers after they engage with their agents, and then they use that in taking feedback. It's a very simple implementation. So to do that, I have this very simple dummy flow. All that I'm doing is that in the flow, currently I'm just playing a welcome message. And then after playing the welcome message, I'm setting queue and then I'm transferring it to queue. So this is an inbound flow. So callers call into this flow, and then after engaging with an agent, we want to play them a survey. How do we configure the survey? I'm going to build a very simple survey flow per a certain use case that's probably coming to my head, and then we will take it out from there. So the first thing I'm going to do is in my survey, I'm going to show multiple things. I'm first going to play a prompt. So this is going to be the survey flow. Remember, the survey flow is going to be an inbound flow, a very simple direct inbound flow. So all that I'll do is inside here, I have this welcome message. Thank you for calling. Before we go, we like to take your feedback. So this is just a simple play prompt before I present my survey questions. Now, with my survey questions, the first question I'm going to play, I'm going to use a store customer input. I want to show 2 ways through which you can build this. It's just like you build your regular and random flows. As I said, Connect is just you being creative. There are multiple ways you could have built the same flow too. Now, for the first survey question, this is what I'm going to play. On a scale of 1 to 5, were you satisfied with your issue? So this is what I'm going to do the first time. So I play this, and then I'm going to just store these inputs as a contact attribute. So once they come in, and then they select their option. Remember, I'm using a store customer inputs block. I could have used a get customer input block too, but I just want to show you guys the difference how I'm going to do this. So let me see. I'm going to store this in an attribute question 1, and then this value is going to come in from my store customer input block, right? So the question 1, whatever value they enter here is what is going to be stored in here. In certain call centers, you'd have rather want to restrict a check whether the value they entered was actually between 1 and 5. I could have first checked the value and then pass it or do whatever I want to do, but this is not needed. Just the survey is fine for this tutorial. So this is my first question. With my second question, I could have used the same store customer input, but I'm just going to use a get customer inputs, and then I'll play that question too. So in here, what is happening is that I'm going to play, was your issue resolved? Press 1 for yes or press 2 for this. For those of us using Lex chat as our channel, if you're using chat and then you're using DTMF in your get customer input block, it wouldn't work. You would have to probably switch to Lex. That's just a tip. So these are my 2 stuff. And then if they press 1, because I'm saying press 1 for yes, I'm going to set a contact attribute for each route. This is just me doing some stuff for those of us that are new to all these things, should be able to get some ideas to learn a couple of things. So let me say question 2. So question 2, I'm going to set the value to yes. If the person selects 2, which means no, C is the same key, right? Question 2, but now the value becomes no. Confirm. Do this. So this is my survey. If it times out and everything, I'll just disconnect. So let me play prompt. So this is going to be my last prompt. Thank you for participating. So this is my last survey question. My last prompt. Thank you for participating. All right. If it times out, since this is a survey, you don't want to keep people in your survey for too long. So let me just disconnect. So this is a very simple survey. Now, let me give it a name. Survey flow demo. So this is my flow name. Before I forget. Okay, so I've published my survey flow. So now how then do I integrate into my inbound flow? All that I do is I come in here, there is a set disconnect flow block. So what I'm saying is this: I'm going to set my disconnect flow, and what this means is that this is what happens after the call end, right? After the agent disconnects, what experience does the customer get? So now I'm going to look for my survey flow. Then I'll confirm this. Then I'll connect it. I'll proceed to publish. So what this means is this: once a call happens and then an agent answers and then the agent disconnects, the customer is going to be presented with a survey, and then they can go through this very experience. This is a very simple flow. So let me try and then place a test call. What's the name of my flow? TWQ. This is the name of the main flow, right? Not the survey flow. This was the inbound flow. So I'm going to call into this.
You are welcome to Tech with Cobina Call Center. Thank you for calling. Your call is very important to us and will be answered in...
Okay, I want to be ready so that I just quickly answer it. Else I'll have some copyright issues to deal with.
You are welcome to Tech with Cobina Call Center. Thank you for calling. Your call is very important to us and...
So now I'm going to
disconnect as an agent.
Thank you for calling. Before you go, we'd love your feedback on a short 2-question survey. It will take less than a minute. On a scale of 1 to 5, where 5 means very satisfied and 1 means very dissatisfied. Was your issue resolved today? Press 1 for yes or 2 for no. Thank you for participating.
So this is how you simply build your simple survey flow. Thank you so much for watching, and then let's meet in another video. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly please do give us a subscribe and then drop a comment in the comment section for us.